Can you sell your house during foreclosure? Yes, but the timing and the type of foreclosure both matter. This is where most homeowners get into trouble. They don't realize how the timing and the type of foreclosure affect their options. So, the first thing we always figure out is what kind of foreclosure you're actually in. Bank foreclosure, that's the missed mortgage payments. Typically a much longer process, but with a little more flexibility. And then there's tax foreclosure, that's unpaid property taxes. This process is much faster with a lot less room for error. And in some cases, it can actually be both. Now, it's rare, but sometimes it turns into a race between the bank and the county. Believe it or not, we've talked to a lot of homeowners who had no idea they're actually headed towards a tax auction. Even when those conversations might be tough, and sometimes people don't want to hear it, we've been able to step in and help a lot of people save their homes. Whether it's making a payment or getting family involved to assist at the last minute. Once you understand what type of foreclosure you're in, the next question becomes, how much time do you actually have left? If you already know you're getting close to the auction, we break down exactly how to stop it step by step in another video. You can click the link in the description below. Here's the part most people never see clearly. Foreclosure doesn't just happen, it moves through different stages. Ignoring it doesn't mean it'll go away either. And depending on what stage you're in, your option can change fast or disappear completely. But here's what makes foreclosure confusing for a lot of homeowners. Bank foreclosure and tax foreclosure both have their own timelines, legal processes, and of course, deadlines. And while every situation is different, we can usually break down the process into a few different stages. Understanding what stage you're in is critical because your options can change fast depending on where you are in the process. Let me show you what I mean. This is where you have the most control. With a bank foreclosure, there's usually more flexibility early on because the timeline tends to move a little slower. But with tax foreclosure, some homeowners are already much closer to an auction than they realize. This is a stage where you can slow things down, explore options, even list a property if that makes sense. But as time passes, that flexibility disappears. Now, things tighten up, attorneys are involved, deadlines matter, and now timing becomes even more critical. And if it's tax foreclosure, this stage can move extremely fast depending on the county and where you are in the process. You need a clear plan, not just options, and if nothing gets resolved, now you're up against the clock. You can still sell, but whether it's the bank or the county pushing the process forward, the buyer actually has to be able to perform. Because once the auction happens, your options change very quickly. So, the biggest mistake we see, people wait. They don't realize how fast their situation is actually moving forward. If you're dealing with foreclosure, bank, tax, or both, call us and we'll walk you through all your options. And if you're getting close to an auction, go watch our video where we break down exactly how to stop it step by step. If you want a no obligation in-person consultation to understand all your options, contact us today at 585-626-4924 or visit us at our website, brettbuysrochouses.com.